specifically talk to us about all things mechanical and polymer engineering right here in AIT. With the incredible employment opportunities after this course, it's great to hear about the modules and obviously the student experience as well from Damien. But also this week we are running lots of live Q&As. So for example, tomorrow, Thursday, from 4 until 6 p.m, we are running live web Q&As where you can get any questions answered about the array of courses available in the department itself. So if you're interested, for example, in animation and illustration, graphic design for next year, or even mechanical engineering itself, or engineering common entry, make sure you tune in to tomorrow's live Q&A. So hello Colette and hello Damien, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
How are you?
Not too bad. So thanks a million for joining me today. And Colette, I'm going to jump to you first. Would you mind giving me a general overview of mechanical and polymer engineering here in AIT?
Yeah, AIT have a fantastic course. It's a level 8 4-year degree course, mechanical and polymer. There is fantastic job opportunities for graduates afterwards. Like, we're blessed here in the Midlands. We have some of the biggest medical device companies in Ireland. We have the Medtronics. Also, we're no distance from Galway, where we have Boston Scientific. So there's loads of brilliant opportunities for students after they graduate. It is a 4-year course. I suppose the demand for this course came from industry, looking for a high skill set from students. One of the good things about this course is that there is actually a 6-month work placement in 3rd year, which students thoroughly enjoy. We find when they come back in 4th year, you know, their eyes have really opened to the opportunities that are available to them after they graduate. Some of our former graduates have gone on to be quality assurance managers, project managers, production managers. So we are really blessed here in Ireland. Like, 18 out of the top 25 medical device companies are actually situated here in Ireland. So
Brilliant.
great.
Amazing. So I think something you mentioned there, Colette, which is so important as well, is that students have the opportunity to not only study in this region, but obviously gain employment in the region as well. So as you've just said, 18 of the 25 medical companies are right here in Ireland. So amazing opportunities for careers, but also on work placement, which you've already mentioned. So do you want to talk to me a little bit about what the benefits of a work placement has for students when they go out to seek employment as graduates?
Yes, so for the first 2 years, the students are in college. Then in January of the 3rd year, the students go on a 6-month work placement. So I suppose they're able to utilise all the information that they've gained in the first 2 years and put that into practice. And I suppose they really enjoy the opportunity that's been given to them, the responsibility that's been given to them. You know, part of the course you do 3D modelling, product design, so students love working in that area, perhaps working in the R&D department of a company.
Okay, brilliant. And Colette, I think you also mentioned earlier in the chat here that the skill sets that students gain is exactly what industry are looking for. So you mentioned as well that this course was basically built in with industry and the needs that industry currently have. So what kind of skill sets do a student develop when completing this course?
So some of the skill sets is to make them independent thinkers, I suppose, to make them be able to challenge. Part of working with polymer is you're always trying to be innovative. So being innovative is a real key skill set for this course.
Brilliant. And Damien, I'm going to jump to you and obviously talk to you about your skill set and what you've gained in your first 2 years of the course. So firstly, do you want to talk to me maybe about what your favourite module is that you've completed so far?
Yeah, so currently I'm in 2nd year, and year to year the modules change. In 1st year, my favourite module was the CAD module, as we done designing in 1st half of the class, and then we got onto the workshop floor where we actually did manufacture a part. In 2nd year the modules change. Obviously all of the lectures are online, so it's a little bit more difficult. But I really did enjoy in 1st semester the CAD module where we worked on Creo software, and in 2nd semester I really enjoyed the polymer module, as we cover a lot of processing techniques such as injection molding and extrusion, and I've great interest in injection molding, so that's why I really enjoyed that module.
Okay, and when you talk about injection molding, is that something that you're maybe thinking you would like to pursue a career in, Damien? Is that kind of the niche area that you find yourself wanting to specialise in?
Yeah, so before I actually started this course, I already worked in the industry. And in the factory I worked in, they processed plastic through the injection molding process. And that's how I actually got an interest into doing this course. So certainly I have great interest in injection molding, and hopefully after graduating from AIT, I will get a job as an injection molding technician.
Brilliant. And I know sometimes when you're kind of talking about polymer and what it's all about, sometimes people can get a little bit confused. I know that often when we're out in schools and obviously through a virtual capacity this year, we're often asked what kind of skills and what type of work do you actually complete. So I know that polymer is basically the study of plastics, but Colette, do you want to give students a little bit more of an insight into what polymer is actually all about?
Yeah, so when you think about all of your everyday devices, the majority of things that surround us are made from plastics. So by doing the mechanical and polymer engineering course, I suppose you learn how to design, how to optimize, and how to manufacture. And you understand the synthesis behind the plastics, like how is this polymer actually manufactured. So as Damien spoke about, there's different manufacturing processes. You have your injection molding. So think about your mobile phone device, your case for your mobile phone, that's injection molded. Then you have your extrusion. Think about your PVC windows. They are manufactured through the extrusion process. You also have your blow molding process. So any of your bottles, whether it's your mineral or water bottles or any of your detergent bottles, they're all manufactured through blow molding. So medical devices, automotive, these are all heavily reliant on polymer. So the majority of the components are actually comprised of polymer components.
Definitely, and I think Colette, bringing up things that we use every day, like I had no idea that a phone cover, for example, we all probably have phone protectors now to stop them from smashing when we drop them, but knowing that that's something that obviously a polymer student will, as a graduate, work with, it's great to know that it's something that we use on an everyday basis, and it's great to know that the employment is obviously there as well. And with such a high employment rate from this course, do you want to talk to me a little bit about the importance of the industry links that AIT have developed with industry locally and nationally, and how this will benefit a student looking at maybe studying this programme?
Yeah, AIT really lead the way liaison with local industry and national industry, and also international industries as well. So the course, it's an evolving course. We're always talking to industry, seeing what exactly they need. In the last couple of years, recycling has become really important in the polymer industry. Biodegradable plastics have become really important. So that's what we're doing. We're constantly talking to industry, trying to evolve the program. Twice a year we meet and we discuss the program. We see if there's any changes that are required due to industry needs.
Brilliant. And I think you've also mentioned a good few times, Colette, practicals and what industry really wants. So Damien, when you're obviously on site pre-COVID times, and hopefully going forward into September, given public health, we will hopefully back to a little bit more of a normal world. But do you definitely find that the practicals are a highlight for you as a student?
Oh yeah, certainly. AIT have the best of facilities for doing the practicals as well. The machines are top class. And the practicals, it's just different, when you do a theory class, you just go into a lecture, you see the theory side of the module, and then when you get to do the practical side, everything kind of makes sense. It's easier to understand. I'm sort of a person that's hands-on, so I have to do something in order to learn. Obviously the theory classes do help, but I do have to do a hands-on experience before it actually gets into my head how the procedure works.
Definitely. I think that's so important as well, Damien, that you have just said there that you are a hands-on person, and that definitely the theory is something that you kind of have to understand a little bit more, but getting the opportunity to work and understand it here in AIT is so important, that the benefits of the practical, and it's something that we in AIT are so proud of. Our practical applied learning is something that is obviously so relevant to this programme, but to obviously you as a student, Damien, as well. Definitely. So Colette, I think to kind of finish up, we're just going to talk about career opportunities and the immense ones within this sector itself. So do you want to talk to me a little bit about where our graduates have gone over recent years?
Yeah, so if you look at any of the top companies in Ireland, you will find that the majority of people at managerial level are former graduates of the Mechanical and Polymer Engineering course here in AIT. So the polymer industry, Ireland, we're quite a small nation, so everyone knows everyone. And we do find that the graduates have huge opportunities in the industry. They're taking all the information that they've gathered over the last 4 years, from both the practical aspects to the theoretical aspects, and applying that. Companies are actually crying out for mechanical and polymer graduates. You know, there's 100% success rate for getting a job post graduating.
Excellent, which is just an excellent opportunity for students who are researching now, and obviously knowing that you have that opportunity to secure employment, as you said, 100% after graduation is great for students as you obviously embark on a 4-year honours degree programme, that knowing that after the 4 years, after you've done your work placement, after you've put in the hard work, that you definitely will have great opportunities to secure employment. So just to finish up, I'm going to get your both advice for 6th-year students who might be researching today and listening in and wanting to gain a bit of a better understanding from this video of what mechanical and polymer is all about. But Damien, do you want to give me a little bit of advice for a 16 or 17-year-old who might be watching this live panel discussion today and might be interested in studying this course?
Yeah, so obviously the most important thing is to attend an open day. I know now the virtual open days are great, so I'd advise a 6th-year student to go and visit the virtual open day. But before you visit your open day, make sure to research the course you want to do. See if you like the modules, take down notes, research it on internet if that's what you really want to do, as you know, it is a 4-year course, and be sure to make the right choice that you really do want to go into that field of study. So I would really advise, before you attend an open day, research the course and just take notes on the modules that are available for that course.
Brilliant. And Colette, have you any advice for maybe students or even parents and guardians who might be watching this today?
Yeah, as a former polymer graduate myself, I realised the importance of the course, the huge opportunities that are available. If you want to go and travel, this course will allow you to work in any polymer industry internationally. In Ireland, we have a lot of multinational companies who have their parent plants in other countries. So, you know, there's huge job opportunities. Perhaps you could work in Boston Scientific in Galway and then transfer to a sister plant of theirs, and just for the experience and to come back again.
Excellent. So thank you both so much for joining me on this live panel discussion. It was an excellent insight into all things mechanical and polymer engineering here in AIT. And if anyone, for example, has any questions about what was discussed in this live, definitely pop us an email to ask us at ait@.ie, or even just simply send us a simple DM on Instagram. So thank you so much for joining us today.